Howdly doodly there, neighborinos. Hope you're having a flanderific day. Gotta go find a new spot to AFK real quick. This is gonna be a really interesting episode because we're gonna do it like really different from a lot of the other episodes that you may have already seen here on Southern Fried Conviction. Huh? Why are you here? You bring great shame to my server. Oh, that's right, I don't have the helmet on. What? Because I want to be. No. What? What are you talking about? Slicks, I feel like you just come in here and you always saying some random shit that I've got no idea what you're talking about. What the hell? Huh? What on earth? I don't remember this ever being here. You said, why are you here? You bring shame. Oh, yeah, no. I was talking about the, not you, Slicks. Not you. You only bring mild amount of shame. I'm just fucking with you. I'm just fucking with you, Slicks. It's always great to have you here. So we're gonna go ahead and we're going to AFK. Oh, I forgot why it's so quiet. I still have the music off because why would we have the music on for this episode of Southern Fried Conviction? It's gonna be a Slicks. You're not usually here for these. Hello there. Don't work. That would be why. That would be why. That is it. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. You don't work today. I worked yesterday. Today's a really weird week. They canceled class because it snowed a butt ton. Yeah, no, that's fake. That's fake. I literally have never have been told, "Oh, stay home from like work because it's snowing too hard." That doesn't happen. That's fake news. Slicks is just a big fat liar. Everyone knows it only snows like once every 10 years. Like, actually, no, more like once every like 20 years. 15. Yeah, probably like 15, because I remember the last time it snowed. That wasn't like this year. Crazy stuff. Anyway, this is going to be a bit of an interesting episode, because normally we just read from the Bible. But this time, I'm going to... we're throwing the holy hand grenade of Antioch. So let's just think about all of the major religions that we've got here. We've got Christianity, of course, the GOAT, the real one. Then we've got Judaism, and then we've got, Islam, and we've got Hinduism, and we've got Buddhism, all right? Those are like the big five. All the other little religions, I'm not even going to dignify those with a response, because if they were real, like, more people would know about them. Like, sorry, Shinto, go fuck yourself. All right, let me start. Let me bring forth the hand grenade. So Buddhism is not a religion, so we're just gonna start right there. That's not even a religion. We can throw that one the fuck out. Like, that's a way of life. That's not a religion. So bye bye. Okay, next. We've got Hinduism. Well, Hinduism basically arrived from like a bunch of these little religions that were in like India. They kind of smashed all of these little religions together, and we've got all of the historical context for this too. This isn't something like I'm just bullshitting you on. Um, you know what? Let me go ask Chat GPT about it, because I remember learning about it a long time ago, but I don't remember the full details. Um, Let's see. Well, it censored me because I said that it was a fake religion, but whatever. Yeah, it basically just talks about how, like, it absorbed a bunch of different, like, cultural elements and practices from other religions and gods, and yeah. So, yeah, really, you think that's real? Well, I mean, actually, we'll take a step, we'll take a deeper step into that in a second, but, like, yeah, we just read through, like, how as it, like, spread, it absorbed all other cultures and other religions and other gods. Like, yeah, you and I started streaming at almost the same time. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, holy shit. Wow. Nice to have you in, Otto. I shouldn't be too long, so I'll probably be joining you here in a second. So yeah, there we go. So we've already dismantled Buddhism for not actually being a religion. We've dismantled Hinduism. It's not real because it's literally absorbing other things. We got a day off too, decided to head on. Wow, yeah, apparently y'all can just decide it's snowing and, like, take the day off. Okay, alright. I mean, personally, I don't believe it because, like, it's already snowed once a week for y'all, so I don't know how you're getting any more snow, considering it only snows once every 15 years. Anyway, um, yeah. So obviously that can't be, like, the one true religion if it's just absorbing a bunch of other smaller, not real religions. Sorry. Um, Furthermore, I feel like Hinduism, like at least the pantheon of gods, and I mean, and this isn't the only pantheon of gods that I feel this way about, like the Greek gods, the Roman gods, the Norse gods. Those are just demons. Yeah, those are just demons that, like, have communicated with people throughout history so that they can, like, spread their influence. Again, like, all, like, I don't know. I believe that they're real, like lesser gods, but they're demons. So there's that if you want to consider that. Um, let's see here. Okay, now we're gonna go on to the one that's gonna get us banned in the UK, Islam, because we're not allowed to talk bad about Islam in the UK. Um, I don't even know where to begin with that. That it's such a, I hate to say it, but it's such a, like, con man con man religion. Like, you take a look, they don't even get things right about Christianity in the Quran. They talk about how the Mother Mary is worshipped. They talk about how the Jews worship Ezra. Like, again, here, you know what? I'm going to actually find these verses. I'm going to find these verses in the Quran so that I don't look like a fool. Verse in the Quran that says Jews worship Ezra. The Jews say Ezra is the son of Allah, and Christians say the Messiah is the son of Allah. And in their statement from their mouths, they imitate the saying of those who disbelieved before. May Allah destroy them. How are they deluded? Quran 9:30, the Sahih International Translation. So yeah, right there, Jews do not say that Ezra is the son of God. They have never said that ever. So that's just wrong. It's just wrong. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing that's wrong. Verse in the Quran that says Christians worship Mary. Yeah, because I want to find these verses for you. Just so that, like, I'm not telling you that the Quran is a con man religion because it can't get anything right without actually going through and pointing out to you what they're getting wrong. So, here we go. The day when Allah will say, O Jesus, son of Mary, did you say to the people, take me and my mother as deities besides Allah? He will say, exalted are you, it was not me for me to say what I have no right to. If I had said it, you would have known it. You know what is within myself, but I do not know what is within yourself. Indeed, you are a knower of the unseen. Quran 5:116, Sahih International Translation. So right there, it says in black and white, O Jesus, son of, where does it say? Take me and my mother as deities besides Allah. Yeah, no. Sorry, no one in Christianity worships the Mother Mary as God. The Catholics think she's pretty cool, and I guess all of us think she's pretty cool, but she's not God. Some breakfast. Okay, all right. Guess Slicks and Otto are just having their own side conversation here. So, but yeah, there you go. Like, and there's other little things in there too, but I just want to point those out because, like, again, as a Christian, I know that Mary is not God, and as someone who's trying to learn more about the Old Testament, I know that Ezra was never looked at as like the son of God. So yeah, the Quran doesn't know what it's talking about. You can't call that a holy book if we can look at it and go, no, 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 that's not right. That's 100% not right. Like, fundamentally, no, like, well, it could perhaps not be, like, fully translated the correct way. Like, how there's, like, little things in the Bible where you could be like, did Noah get actually 2 of every type of animal on the boat? I don't know, probably not. He probably just got, like, one of each of the different, like, family types of an animal or whatever, but, like, it doesn't, it's not that big of a deal. It's a translation thing or how you choose to interpret it. But with this, that there's no really, like, interpreting this another way. That's very black and white. Take me and my mother as deities besides Allah. That's black and white as fuck. That is, you just got something wrong. Something else I'd like to point out, apparently there's 7 modern translations of the Quran, and they differ pretty wildly in places from the older translations. Like, one of them talks about how you're supposed to beat your wife, but the newer translations are like, no, you should yell at her, or take her to bed, or something. And it's like, no, 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 no. It was pretty black and white in the OG translation that you should beat your wife. Like, wait a minute, I thought this was right? Like, I thought the Quran was 100% correct. So why don't you go beat your wife then? If you believe that's correct. And first of all, do you hear the words coming out of my mouth? That don't make you go, I don't know. Oh no, I had something else really good too. Oh yeah, just the fact that, like, in the Quran, Allah tells Muhammad to, no, I'm not even gonna say, to rape a 9-year-old. You can't have sex with a 9-year-old. They can't consent. That's rape. He raped a 9-year-old. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The true God does not tell grown-ass men to rape 9-year-olds. No. If you can, like, physically feel disgusted by it, Like it's probably it's probably like wrong. It's probably wrong. It's definitely is wrong. Like it's insane that like anyone would hear that and would be like, "Yep, yep, no, no, it's a historical thing." Uh, and this is my greater problem with the Quran, I guess, is that you can't have things be historically like, oh, that was okay for the time, but it not be okay right now. Like you can do that if we're talking about like I don't know a person from the 1800s talking like his views on like I don't know a certain race. We'll say that. Like you could look at that and be like, well, that was the time because the source is not like supposed to be this perfect, immaculate source, right? It's just some dude. But the Quran isn't supposed to be some dude. It's supposed to be like from God. So we can't look at it and be like, that's wrong. That's obviously wrong by today's standards. Again, for it to be real, it needs to be immaculate. All right. And sex with a 9-year-old, sorry, raping a 9-year-old is not immaculate. That's like demonic. Very demonic. So there we go. Lobbed the holy hand grenade at Islam. And finally, we're going to go for Judaism. Oh my gosh. I used to think that, like, wow, okay, yeah, no, uh, Judaism, it's like so similar to Christianity. They just haven't taken the final step. But it's like, oh no. I've read bits of the Talmud, and it's like, oh no, that's incredibly demonic and horrible. Yeah. So I don't even know where to begin with the Talmud. That's just so horrible. Like I don't know how anyone can look at that and be like, yeah, no, that's okay. I approve of that. Well, I guess I'll start here since we were just talking about how Muhammad raped a 9-year-old. Um, yeah, that would get me banned as fuck over in England, but whatever. Um, Apparently in the Talmud, it says it's talking about like if someone rapes a 3-year-old, the 3-year-old is still a virgin because nastiness and it's just weird and gross and they don't say anything like, oh yeah, pedophilia is bad or whatever. It's just like, oh yeah, yeah, still a virgin, I guess, you know. It's like, what? What? Your answer to that is like, don't do disgusting, horrible things? Okay, but well, let's go even like a step further. All right. This is also in the Talmud. As a matter of fact, let me find the exact thing. Because this is like evil. Ah, yes. It's Gittin 56b. Now this is the part where I was like, oh, I don't fuck with Judaism. I really don't fuck with y'all. Uh, Getting 56B, he, talking about Jesus, is being boiled in hot excrement in hell. I'm sorry, what? Like, all right, if we take a step back, if we back this train up and we look over at Islam, Islam just fundamentally got something wrong, right? They fundamentally didn't know what the fuck they were talking about, right? With Mary and Ezra, it's like, okay, you just didn't know what you were talking about. The Talmud is like, okay, we're gonna get like we're going here with it. Yeah. And I would just like to go ahead and just real quick ask if anyone can think of any religious text off the top of their head where they say that the leader or like the god of that religion is being boiled alive in shit in hell. Like, you can't. No modern religion does that. Or, I mean, I guess. Well, I don't. Let's see. I say modern because I don't know. There may have been like some like weird ones, some weird offshoots or whatever that didn't last very long, like some weird paganism, whatever. But like, again, it's wild, just wild that something so fucking blasphemous would be in their text. And they're just walking around like, oh yeah, ha 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 hee hee. Like, what the fuck? Again, I highly encourage anyone who doubts anything I say to look up all of those verses that I just read off for you. You can be like, holy shit, that's fucked up. So, yeah. Oh, and also with Judaism, I'm sorry, it's just like you're kind of you're not getting the whole picture. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, it's pretty black and white. Jesus fulfilled all of the prophecies. You're just willingly ignoring it at this point. Sorry, bro. All right. I guess we're going to finish this off real quick with, let's see, how long is this chapter? Oh, that's a huge chapter. I don't know if I want to go into all of that. How long have I been going? 'Cause that's gonna take a minute. And it's just me, and I would be sitting here like discussing it all by myself. That's 58 verses. That's crazy. We'll find it. We'll do another like you know what? We're going to read from Psalms. And we're going to use Complete Jewish Bible? What the? I need to find a good one. What translation will I use? Not the Message. I heard the Message is bad. Is there like a regular King James? Go for the King James. Why not? These are Psalms after all, so. I cried unto God with my voice, even unto God with my voice. What? Okay, we can't do this one. Let's go ahead and use good news. Good news, everyone. I cry aloud to God. I cry aloud, and he hears me. In my times of trouble I pray to the Lord, and pray to the Lord all night long. I lift my hands in prayer, but I cannot find comfort. When I think of God, I sigh. When I meditate, I feel discouraged. When he keeps me awake all night, I am so worried that I cannot speak. I think of all days gone by, and remember years of long ago. I spend the night in deep thought. I meditate, and this is what I ask myself. Will the Lord always reject us? Will he never again be pleased with us? Has he stopped loving us? Does his promise no longer stand? Has God forgotten to be merciful? Has anger taken the place of his compassion? Then I said, what hurts me most is this, that God is no longer powerful. I will remember your great deeds, Lord. I will recall the wonders you did in the past. I will think about all you have done. I will meditate on your mighty acts. Everything you do, O God, is holy. No God is as great as you. You are the God who works miracles. You showed your might among the nations. By your powers you saved your people, the descendants of Jacob and Joseph. When the waters saw you, O God, they were afraid, and the depths of the sea trembled. The clouds poured down rain, thunder crashed from the sky, and lightning flashed in all directions. The crash of your thunder rolled out, and flashes of your lightning lit up the world. The earth trembled and shook. You walked through the waves. You crossed the deep sea, but your footprints could not be seen. You lead your people like a shepherd with Moses and Aaron in charge. Wow. Well, would you take a look at that? Looks like there's something else. You walked through the waves? You crossed the deep sea? Ah, interesting. Sounds like something Jesus did. Yeah. But I guess we're just gonna ignore that. Jews. I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. That was Psalm 77, by the way. I don't know if I said that earlier. Yeah. Hope you all enjoyed that. I'm gonna go ahead and end it for today. Maybe G and I will throw around the holy hand grenade sometime. Can maybe like kind of go over some of the things I was talking about in this episode. But yeah, thank you for watching Otto. Thank you for watching Slicks. Thank you to anyone else who may have tuned in and didn't chat with me. Thank you to the YouTube crowd, and I will see you all in the next one, which I don't know when that's going to be, but it should be sometime soon. Either, I don't know, maybe it'll be like at 10 or 11. I don't know. See ya.